most sports polls, Michigan teammates reacted to Mo Wagner's stellar performance in the Wolverines' win over Loyola Chicago in the Final Four. USA Today Sports San Antonio, "This wasn't fair. Not anywhere close. Kansas could have had 10 guys on the court, and Villanova probably still would have won in a round." Raining three-pointers in record fashion, getting big games from Eric Paschal, Jalen Brunson, and Omari Spellman, stepping on the Jayhawks' throats anytime they tried to claw out of their hole. How do you stop that? Villanova's like an eight-headed snake, and anytime you think you've cut off one, another rears up to sink his fangs into you. Villanova will play for its second national title in 3 seasons, Monday, with Michigan the opponent. And all I can say to the Wolverines is good luck. You're going to need it. That Villanova is playing like the best team in the country should not be all that surprising, given that's what it was for most of the season. But the Wildcats have taken it to a whole other level in the NCAA men's tournament, and there's no one who even comes close. More, Villanova shoots down Kansas with record-setting barrage of threes. More, Michigan's Moritz Wagner's dominant Final Four performance. More, go inside Loyola's locker room after heartbreaking Final Four loss in their last 3 games. They've shown they can beat you in whatever fashion they need. Brunson broke West Virginia's stifling press in the Sweet 16. The defense carried Villanova past Texas Tech in the Elite Eight. Against Kansas, it was simply an onslaught, a display of all that Coach Jay Wright has at his disposal in a 95-79 win Saturday that, really, was far more lopsided than the score indicated. Udoka Azubuike made the first basket of the game, but it would be one of Kansas' few highlights. Paschal, Michael Bridges and Spellman knocked down threes and, despite some 37 more minutes to play, the game could have been called in. The Wildcats made 13 three-pointers in the first half, matching the Final Four record for a game. They took sole possession of the mark a minute into the second half, when Paschal swished one from deep as the shot clock hit, and finished with 18. Watch all 13 of Villanova's record-tying 13 threes in the Final Four game. Oh, and this was just the first half. Let's March Novak@twitter.com/Slee3JD9. NCAA March Madness. At March Madness April 1, 2018, when Kansas finally figured out a way to shut down the outside shooting, Paschal and his teammates ran roughshod over the Jayhawks on the inside. Dunks, layups, short jumpers, go ahead and pick your poison, the end result is still going to be the same. Paschal would finish with a career-high 24 points on 10 of 11 shooting, including 4 for 5 from long range. Spellman had 15 and 13 rebounds, while Dante DiVincenzo also had 15 points and 8 boards. Brunson, everybody's player of the year, had 18 points and 6 assists. Oh, and Phil Booth and Michael Bridges, who weren't huge factors last weekend, finished in double figures, too. It was said, during the regular season, that there wasn't a great team, not in the traditional sense, anyway. But there is now, and Villanova is steamrolling toward another national title. Follow USA Today sports columnist Nancy Armour on Twitter at